You know, sometimes they say in life things happen for a reason. Early this week, I was sitting down at Starbucks on 57th and Park, and sitting next to me with this young man. And sometimes you just, for whatever reason, you just get up into a conversation, casual conversation. And I heard Gabriel's story, and I was so moved by it. Here's a young man that was a couple of years ago was involved in a terrible accident on a train. He lost his arm, part of his leg. He was in a coma for 10 days, near death. And a couple of months after that, his mom passed away. And I just felt that our loving family in Long Beach could be an inspiration to him and give him positive support. And also the fact that he can have a positive attitude with all the adversity he's faced. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a Long Beach welcome for Gabriel. Gabriel, in your own words, share your story, what happened to you, and what happened with your mom.
Thank you, Howie. Well, actually, it was 8 days that I was in a coma. Unfortunately, let me correct you with that. But I was being young, reckless. I was having fun with my friends, and it was March 20th. And we were out in the club. After that, I took a couple more drinks that I was supposed to, and I blacked out. Apparently, I was found in the train by myself, and I decided I was by myself on the train, and I was taking the F train, going the wrong way, and in that confusion, I decided to walk between the cars of the train, and while the train was still moving, I felt. My leg got caught in the car, and then I fell out again, and then my hand got caught as well, and then apparently I lost conscious. This is the way the passenger that actually stopped the car, this is what he told me, and what he told the police is that I screamed to the point that it was louder than the actual engines of the car, of the train, and he had to stop the car, and he had to help out because it was like somebody was screaming painfully, and it was something that he just had to do. I was found semi-dead. I was unconscious. I had lost a lot of blood. If it wasn't because of the alcohol level in my system, I would be dead by now. But thankfully, that happened for a reason. I'm still here, and it took me a couple of months to recuperate. I was in the hospital, bound bed. I couldn't move. I had to take physical therapy, occupational therapy. And it was really hard for me because a person like I moved out of my house at 18. I've always been independent, and now that I found myself in bed, depending on the nurses, depending back on my family, it was really hard for me, and it made me really sad, and I really couldn't take it. The moment that my family came in, I always put a tough face. I was happy, I was smiling to them, but every single time they left, and I stood in the hospital by myself, I just cried to myself to sleep because I couldn't take it. I was like, I don't want to be in this hospital. I don't want to be another person that has to be taking care of other people. I want to be a young man taking the world by the force and just doing everything by myself. So later on, I got discharged. I was sent back to my parents' house. I couldn't go back to my own life because I couldn't function well. Unfortunately, I was with my mom. I still with my mom, with my dad for a couple of months, and then just around June 6th, my mom was admitted into a coma, and she was admitted to the hospital. My mom had terminal cancer, and then she had to go to the hospital for a checkup. But unfortunately, she got admitted, and she got put into a coma as well. And from there, she never woke up, and she passed around June. And that was another shock for me. I was really angry. I was sad. I couldn't take it. I was blaming God for what the hell was going on? Why is this happening to me? I had an accident just a couple months ago, and then my mom just passes away. And then, unfortunately, because of my mom passing away, it didn't allow me to take care of myself. I was like, I need to keep my front and just take care of my family because I was the only one that had the strength as my mom had it to keep the family together. And we went to Ecuador. We buried my mom. We came back, and I became the glue of the house. I was the one to help out. I was the one to take care of the little kids, because those little kids, my brother and my little sister, those are my kids now, and I'm the new parent that they have. And from there on, it's just been me fighting, making myself better, progressing in life, not giving up. The moment I got my prosthetic foot, I was like, yes, I can move out. I tried to move out, but I couldn't. But at least I could be independent in the city, just not be at home. So since then, I got myself into the internships. I got myself back to working force, and that's pretty much my story, Howie.
Okay. Give it up for Gabriel. All right.